Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Witcher 3. We're on to fight this Shalmar, and I took the liberties of making a few preparations, namely getting on the relic oil. Oh, that's not actually 100%. Anyway, putting in the salmon bomb, and I thought, as sort of changing it up a bit, we're gonna use the superior full moon to increase our maximum vitality. Anyway, let's get a shield going and increase our maximum vitality, and we're gonna start hammering into this thing. Oh, it doesn't take any damage, does it? What the hell is going on? You know what? Better use the salmon bomb. Oh. Whoa, Jesus. What the fuck's going on? Oh, it needs to be on its belly for it to take damage. Well, how about this? Can we blind it? Ow. Come on. Do something useful. Like, I don't know, falling over. Doesn't take a whole lot of damage, does it? Oh! Well, that's me dead. Shit. Okay, fine. So this thing's a bit stronger than I thought. Right, let's try this again. We gotta find a way to screw with it. Ah, balls. Yes, like this! Exactly like this. It needs to roll itself against the wall, I think. Stop that already! Oh yeah, so if I stick close to the wall, that'll work apparently. That was my mistake the last time. I see how it works now. Ow. Ow, not again. Holy shit! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa-de, whoa-de, whoa. That's not how it's supposed to be. I don't want to die here. Yes! You stupid beast! Come on, roll yourself against the walls again. I died twice, but now I finally know what to do. Come on, roll. Roll, you son of a bitch. Oh, we've almost got the first third down. Man, this fight is really easy if you know how to do it. I'll be damned. I really... Oh, snap. Thought this was gonna be a lot harder because it just doesn't take damage on its oh, that was close. On its come on. On its shell. It seriously doesn't take damage on its shell. But this whole letting it run against the wall thing is working perfectly. All things considered. Oh, now it doesn't want to roll anymore, does it? Come on, do it, stupid Shalmar. And it works even better if you have the Gwen sign to protect you a fair amount. Oh, no, it's burrowing! Oh, that can't be good. This cannot be good. Oh, Jesus! Palmer, stay down! That is one dangerous fucking attack. We really need to get this thing dead. Lest we want Palmer to die. A horrible, horrible death. Yep, it doesn't give a shit about the win. Dude, please. No, no, no. Did it kill him? No, it didn't. Come on, go for us. Stupid shithead. Palmer, get the fuck away from it. You don't stand a chance against it. And if it burrows again, you are so dead. Oh, like I was almost. Come on. That's our chance, Palmer. We can kill it now. If it bleeds, you can kill it. Roll for one last time. Please. Please roll for one last time. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Just... Yes. Palmer. Fucking do it. Get at it. It's almost dead. Whew. Boy. That was a close one. Nice. Nice.
Shelmar lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Well, that's like the best calling card he could have ever produced. Now all of Toussaint knows that he is a really good witch hunter. Witcher, not witch hunter, sorry. No, we're gonna spare the Shelmar!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful!
I wonder what would have happened if I killed it. I sure am would have gotten a trophy, right? I wonder what they're gonna do with it now. I mean, after all, it wasn't the beast's fault that it was trapped.
The lad came damned close to dying.
Fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Dude, why did you do that? If you wanted to win her heart, couldn't you have gone for something easier?
Talk. Vivian.
You've never killed a monster before.
In the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off for Geralt. We should talk.
Are we using the royal we?
We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Isn't it nice? I thought so too.
Your Grace. Shelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full plate armor.
Especially to knights in full plate armor who can't dodge for shit.
Knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
Well, he didn't, though, did he?
What about the crowd? Say the Shelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Well, that was very apt at just fucking changing the subject completely. What would have happened if that thing would have vaulted in the stage? I mean, it's the people, the viewers are fairly high up, but this is just wood. Okay, well, it's not just wood, and if it tried to vault into the sides, and that was basically what enabled us to kill it. Look at this. The venomous viper armor shines really nicely green in this light.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
You mustn't you? Still wonder what I would have gotten if I killed it. Or what I got by not killing it. No, I normally would... Okay, just forget it.
Have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Who the fuck is
Wish
that?
to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes.
What?
I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him.
Nice.
If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
Wow, you must really have liked him. Viscount Julian.
The very man we would entrust.
That
to
seems
these
like a
tasks.
lie.
Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
He's got a nice stash too.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Certainly some
Greetings.
hardy battle scars there.
Sorry to have to tell you. but the guardsmen handling the last victim's body.
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
Nope.
No. A bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
You know, it's called experience when dealing with those things. Why is everybody so... Why does everybody have such a tight asshole about Geralt knowing things better, all things monster? I mean, doesn't it make perfect sense? It's his specialty, for heaven's sake.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always.
What?
And we've enough trouble as it is.
How
Yet
so?
we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien,
I love
we
his
settled the matter
torso
of the
armor.
Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Oh, look at this! Whoa! Wow, I mean that is a throwback. As far as I know from what Angry told me and see this, they don't do that very often. Or at least Geralt doesn't do it very often. Well, let's be cautious and say not always.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
See, I thought so.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt.
Oh, that is
The coin,
cool.
however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
Okay, here's the thing. That's pretty cool. He just got an entire vineyard. I mean, I'd say that's a pretty awesome reward. And he got that in advance, which means we've got a place to stay now.
How did it start? Who was the first victim?
Crispy was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck.
Ooh, that is
He had
gruesome.
died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Right. So somebody had a problem with the dude who was basically an ass. It's really not a surprise there.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
Interesting, okay. I was just about to say that both were knights. How interesting that Geralt also seemed to be marking this as the first sort of common demeanor.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Numismatics being the science of coins, by the way. The science? Or is it the history of coins? I think it might be the history of coins. You can study numismatics, by the way, at the university. I've got no idea what you do with that study, but then again, I didn't choose the most popular study. So...
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places, under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain.
Well, it doesn't
and
sound like they were
disrespect with which they
hugely
were
honorable.
treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and
Oh well,
compassion.
there we go. That's it, isn't it? I mean, we've got some... The last guy, the DLC, screwed up against... I mean, broke the code of generosity, and the other two broke other virtues. What was it? Honor? Yeah, one broke against honor, and another one against compassion, I think. I'm not quite sure.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me.
shit.
I'm a foreigner
Sorry
trying to
about that.
understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them.
Haha, the Lady of the Lake.
In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Well, I've got a problem with that insofar that that's sort of a caste system, or well, basically the same. It is the system that people had in medieval times, and we've seen it going on outside of Toussaint too. But as long as you don't expect much from the common man, but still acknowledge his achievements, and he can still become a knight, that is sort of okay. But if you mean to tell me that common folk just can't ever become knight, which is sort of how it actually worked in reality, that's shit. And, well, shit.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Oh.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat.
Oh, so I
It
screwed up
seems to
about
fit true,
one of them.
though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To me, something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Oh, so they were a squad? Oh, that's pretty cool. Shame though that Milton's the next victim. I don't think we can prevent that. I know I'm talking an awful lot between those dialogue scenes, but are those 5 virtues always recounted in that order, and have the victims been killed in that order? Okay, yes, it seems to be the case. Then it is reasonable to assume that the next victim is is valor, but honestly, oh, humility isn't the virtue, is it? Okay, forget what I was thinking. Something completely wrong there.
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm.
Would somebody explain to me?
Order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner.
Can somebody explain to me?
My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
The palace, by the way, has an eerie similarity to Neuschwanstein, which is a very famous castle in Germany, which has also been, I think it's in Germany, which has also been the ejector out. Nice. Sorry. Okay, let me finish that. He's also been the role model for the Disney castle. Oh, and it's also been the place where the Nazis stashed a lot of art back in the day.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Jesus. Pushing much? Could have let him kept that silk. I mean, it is clearly different from Neuschwanstein in its looks, but it is sort of well, there are similarities, I believe. Anyway, that's it for this episode, so thanks for watching. Have a nice one. And please subscribe, you know?